Again, if you missed any of the Cubs franchise, there's 3 parts. Are on the youtube.com/SnaggleJ. You could catch up on our first season, all the trades we made. We finished 78 and 93, which again, not terrible. 15 games back in the division. We missed the wild card by like 3 games, but we had to jump several teams to get there. But we have a lot of money. We have $80 million available for free agency. BT dubs. So, just to give everybody kind of back into the where we're at, to give you a look at who we have on the team. We'll go to salaries, I guess. So we still have Stroman. We still have Jason Hayward. We got Kyle Hendricks. We have Wade Miley still, who's leaving as a free agent. We got Suzuki. Had not a bad year, 25 home runs at 251. We love to see that. We got Ian Happ. We got Jan Gomes, who's our catcher, because we traded Wilson Contreras. Sorry, Cubs fans. We got Andrelton, who we signed. Did we sign him to this big extension? I can't remember. Anyway, we got Andrelton. He's hurt. Love it. Givens, Robertson, Martin, Norris leaving. We got Clint Frazier. How did we get Clint Frazier again? I don't even remember. See, for me, I love the base game because, kind of bored. Yeah, see, I always love the base game. The base game for me is the best. I am at heart a franchise gamer. The only card collecting mode I've ever gotten into in a play sense is Diamond Dynasty. I don't play Mutt. I don't play Hut. I don't play 2K My Team. And to be fair, even at my height of working at OOTP, I wasn't deep into Perfect Team. Again, a lot of that was just, how the sausage is made, so it's hard to be a competitive player. Yes, I made Perfect League that one time. And yes, I did qualify for a PTCS. But like the base game for me is so much fun. It's just the base game for me is everything. I love it. I love it. I love it to the 800 millionth degree. And again, I want to do this Cubs franchise, but I also have another franchise idea that we're going to try to do at some point as well. So we might try to run 2 at the same time, or we might just run this one. But it's more of a fictional thing that we had going. I love the base game. I've played the base game of OOTP since 9. I was a baseball mogul player before that, and then I was looking for something a little more. And OOTP 9 was the first one I played, and man, I've been hooked. And again, I wish the show's franchise was even half as good as this. How did we get Clint Frazier? Traded by the Cleveland Indians to the Yankees. How did we get him? Oh, free agent. Right. Duh. Baseball mogul was a tremendous starting point. If you wanted to get into a strategy-based baseball game. We're retaining 50% of David Bodie, Owsley. So let's go for those of you, just to recap, we'll take a look at some of the trades that we have made. Where is the news and logs? Major transaction. Oh, can we just look at our own transaction log? Uh-oh. Did I break the game? Can we look at just our own trades? There we go. Oh yeah, Michael Givens opted out. What a bum. No trades there. In May, we traded Jesse Chavez and Craig Brooks and Manuel Espinoza to the Phillies. Oh, that's when we got Alec Boehm, who we still have. Good to see that. We didn't make any trade. Then trade deadline came. We traded Patrick Wisdom to the Rays and got Isaac Paredes in return. Yeah, oh yeah. For the time, it was wonderful. I used to play, to be honest, I played OOTP like 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I took a break only because I was working away, didn't have a whole lot of time for video games, and then OOTP got me back into like obviously the mobile version back then, a much, much slimmed down version. But that got me back into kind of that sphere. Then we made another trade with the Guardians, or we made a trade with the Guardians to send them David Bodie. We retained 50%, and we got Stephen Kwan in return. Then we traded Wilson Contreras, Pete Crow Armstrong to the Phillies for Bryson Stott, Yamal Flores, and Logan O'Hoppe. Stott, not great so far, but we have faith. Then we traded Drew Smiley to get Kevin Smith, just to get out of having Drew Smiley. So there's where we are. So we go to the offseason. We've got a lot of arbitration-eligible players. Cody Hewer, he got Tommy John. I mean, I don't really want to offer him $1.3 million for a dude who did not pitch, but I don't mind offering him $1 million because, again, still has some potential as a reliever. Could come back and pitch pretty well for us. I don't mind. I remember a computer game from the minute. You thinking was it Hardball LFC? Hardball was a great computer game in the 90s. I played the absolute living crap out of Hardball 3. Hardball was an amazing computer game at the time. In that era, it was wonderful. So I don't mind extending an offer to Hewer. Again, what? Jonathan Holder was 2-0 with a 1.88 ERA and 14 1/3 innings, $950K. I'm okay with that. Chris Martin, we are not going to be tendering an offer to Chris Martin. Again, 2-0, but a 4.54, 1.66 whip, K per 9, not great, 0.3 WAR. And again, probably looking for a raise from that 2.5 mil. We're not having that. Alec Mills, again, 30, but 1.3 mil. I'm okay with that. Brad Wick was really, really good for us for a while. Again, the hits, really, only 37 hits and 58 2/3, but 40 walks. 84 strikeouts, so the K per 9 is very high at 12.9. But the walks again. But again, at $1 million, why not? Our closer, Rowan Wick, again, for $1 million, $1.2 million, why not? We're going to need a plethora of bullpen options because I'm not sure we're going to be able to build an elite starting rotation through free agency. I just don't think it's going to be possible. So we're going to need as many bullpen options as we can get, and as many of these $1 to $1.5 million guys we can hang on to, we're going to do it. John Hicks, who is currently our backup catcher, not bad, 2.62, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. OPS is not super great. I mean, it's up there around 840. So $1 million, not bad. Madrigal, okay season for Nick. 145 games. He had 661 plate appearances. Again, doesn't get on base a whole lot with the walks. Only 27 walks against 88 strikeouts. So his OPS 655, which is way down from his 2 partial seasons with the White Sox. 77 OPS plus and negative WAR, but 80 avoid Ks. And actually, you know what? I want to switch I want to switch to 1 to 100. Stick with the Stars? We'll stick with the Stars. But I do want to switch to 1 to 100 for the ratings. I like that better. So, I mean, he's got the 100 avoid Ks. So, we got to keep him. Nico Horner, again, that one's a no-brainer. We're keeping our up-the-middle combination. Horner didn't really bust out the way we would have liked. 279, 687 OPS, 86 OPS plus. Again, the K to walk ratio, just brutal. This is just not great. But, you know what? Again, we'll give him another shot. Plays everywhere on the diamond, which is wonderful. So good to see. We'll back that off. Clint Frazier, We are going to be non-tendering Clint Frazier. We just don't need him. Again, he'd be looking for $2 million plus. We don't need him. We're going to move on. Hap is the one big guy that we're going to qualify or tender for $7.5 million. Just because, again, our big corner outfielder, power bat, 24 home runs. Yes, he struck out 208 times, but on the hook with our budget for $7.5 million, we might not find a better option. And he could be a guy that we could trade at the trade deadline. If he gets hot, we could dump him for literally anything. So that's good. Pending free agents, we have, again, Michael Givens opted out of his contract. We're not sending him a $19 million. We're not qualifying any of these guys because I'm worried they would accept. Miley and Robertson, again, no shot. We're going to qualify them. Daniel Norris is going to walk. He pitched pretty good in the minors, but I just don't think we need him. We got our minor league guys. I think I've offered most of these guys. I think these guys are going to I think most of them I think I already did the offer whatever to whatever, and unfortunately most of these guys want to walk. I just don't think we need a whole lot of them. Yeah, I think a lot of these guys are going to bail. And again, a lot of them are high 20s, 30s. So again, not really guys we need to be worried about. We offered CC Sabathia a contract to be our manager. What? Things I don't remember doing. Oh man, I should take a 2-month break between franchise episodes every time. Personnel. What do we have for personnel? Oh, we offered him our Myrtle Beach job, didn't we? Oh my God, we offered Matt Stairs a chance to be our hitting coach? Or first base coach. Sick. Guys, I'm loving the moves we're making. We're making some great moves out here, chat. We're on the ball already. Hey, CC Sabathia. So CC Sabathia is going to join the organization as the manager of the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Let's go. That one's worth a horn. That one's worth a horn. CC in the fold, baby. You love to see it. You'll love to see it. CC Sabathia. Matt Stairs, what does he say? All right, Stairsies looking liking the Cubs. There we go. We got Matt Stairs in as our first base coach. So what a unit we've built. Matt Stairs coming in as our first base coach, the greatest, most prolific home run hitting pinch hitter in the history of baseball. By the way, there's your Matt Stairs factoid of the day. The most pinch hit home runs of all time with 23. And CC Sabathia jumping in as the manager of the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Break the wall! Wow! Break down the walls! Slip over the back and watch the run. Baby, you know you do this.
A long time ago, I can still remember.
Jack, thank you for the 57 months. 57 months is almost 5 years of supporting the channel. That is insane. Thank you so much for the 57 months. One of the OGs of the channel. Jack, thank you so much, buddy. A long time ago, I can still remember. It's funny, my Facebook memories, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, popped up with when I got my affiliate status. And I was like, man, that was forever and ages ago. But thank you so much, buddy. I greatly appreciate it for the 57 months, my dude. All right, so our coaching situation is settled. Things you love to see, that. Boop, 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 boop. Cancel that up. Oh, I didn't read what it said about Aaron Althier, but I'm sure it said, screw off, I don't like you. Would probably be my... What are we looking at for time here? Oh, we got awards coming up. I don't want to vote for the awards. That bothers me not at all. I have no interest in making my... I mean, I don't remember anything that happened during the season, so me voting on awards would probably be pretty reckless. Charge. What have you guys been playing lately? You guys been playing anything fun? I've been getting into F1 22. Rookie of the Year. Oh, E-Rob. E-Rob with the Rookie of the Year. Let's go. We'll review all of the awards when they're done. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing okay. I'm in a good place mentally right now, which is a huge bonus. I love summertime. I love golfing and all that fun stuff. So it's good, man. I'm good. Physically healthier, probably not. Again, a lot of that has to do with just not being active enough with the pandemic and stuff. But, as the weather's nice, I've been walking more with golf and stuff. I'm working on it. Trying to drink more water and all that fun stuff. Okay, so we got all the awards. But yeah, I've been playing some F1. My wife got me a Logitech wheel for Christmas. One of the the standard kind of Logitech fare. So I've been playing some games with it. I've been playing American Truck Sim, which is awesome. I should just grab a toothpick, throw on a cowboy hat, and do a Truck Sim stream someday. But I've been playing F1 22 as of late, and that game is baller. F1 22 is fantastic. I'm in the My team. I'm only 3 races in. But it's a fantastic game. Oh my God. I love F1 22. It's great. It is a great game. Let's go to the awards. So let's see. Down here somewhere, best defenders, trouble in Tampa, Dodgers trade Taylor to the Rays. What? All right, so Gold Gloves in the AL: Keuchel, Murphy, Guerrero Jr., Semien, Chapman, Correa, Adele, Buxton, and Phillips winning the Gold Glove. Yeah, you guys would love a Truck Sim stream. I know you would. I'd love to stream Truck Sim. I think it would be fun. The only thing I'm concerned about with the driving streams, because my wife was saying you should stream F1, and I'm like, my problem is I don't find it very interactive. When I stream OOTP, it's nothing for me to look at the chat for 10, 15 seconds at a time. You can't do that when you're racing. So I'm I've been trying to watch F1 22 streams to see how some of those creators do it. It seems like they have the chat in a convenient location. And so, not saying it's out of the question, but we might get a driving stream, whether it be F1 or Truck Sim. I got to get back into Forza as well, because the Lego stuff is out now. Not Lego, Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels stuff is out now for no texting and driving, sir. Exactly. The Hot Wheels stuff is out for Forza now, so I got to get back into that. I've been out of Forza now for a little while. Best fielders in the NL: Fried, Real Muto, Freeman, Edmund, Arenado, Ahmed, Reynolds, Bader, and Greg Allen. Greg Allen, a bit of a surprise. Reliever of the year in the AL: Emmanuel Clase, with all 30 first place votes. He was 6-4 with 39 saves and a 1.81 ERA. Yep, that'll do it. 66 Ks, 23 walks in 59-2. That's kind of actually down for the K total I would have anticipated. Hot Wheels stuff is fire. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. That'll get me back into the game for a bit. A very, very close race in the NL reliever, and Camilo Doval wins despite having 4 fewer first place votes. Wins by 7 total points. Wow. 4-5 with 35 saves and a 2.17 ERA. So you can't argue with that. 79 Ks in 58 innings. But very, very close there. Platinum Stick in the AL: Salvi, Guerrero, Story, Bregman, Franco, Gallo, Trout, and Tucker, and Alejandro Kirk. Woo! You gotta love it. Woo! NL Platinum Sticks, Real Muto, Alonso, Albies, Turner, Tatis, Schwarber, Sanchez, Soto, and Max Muncy. Red Sox and Rays make a trade. Marcelo Meyer. Doesn't look like they got anything good back. Okay. Trade there. Josh Zbors. Grayson Rodriguez is your American League Rookie of the Year, getting 20 out of a possible 30 first-place votes for 106 points. 12-2 with a 2.73 ERA. 211 strikeouts in 178 innings against 65 walks. Beat out his teammate Adley Rutschman. Nick Allen, Spencer Torkelson, Jordan Diaz round out the top 5 there. In the NL, our very own E-Rob. Oh, yeah, did J-Rod not come up? He did. I mean, he's okay. 13 homers, 53 RBIs, 106 strikeouts. I mean, definitely he was all right. Only played 100 games. Maybe that kept his votes down. So E-Rob picks up the Rookie of the Year. What a season E-Rob had for us, though. 6-7, 20 saves, 85 strikeouts in 83 innings, a 1.84 ERA, gets 26 of 30 first-place votes. Definitely our MVP. Huge year for E-Rob. And he's only 25. So Alec Thomas, Seth Beer, Hunter Green, O'Neill Cruz. Aaron Boone wins the American League Rookie or Manager of the Year. Dave Robertson's NL Manager of the Year. Grayson Rodriguez wins the Cy Young. All 30. So listen, he did not get all 30 first place votes for Rookie of the Year, but he got all 30 first place votes for the Cy. Come on. What's that? What are we even doing here? So again, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong, great season. 12-2, 2.73 ERA. What was his wins above replacement? 4.7. Led the league in WHIP with a 1.22 or 1.12. So I mean, that's great. I mean, Giolito 13-10, but you look at the Periffs. Periffs really good. 223 strikeouts, so strikeout an inning. Didn't have Adley and Nick Allen to contend with. That's true. That's very true. I mean, you got Sonny Gray in here, who finished third in voting, yet only threw 108 innings. What's going on in the AL, man? What is happening in the American League? Drew Rasmussen got 16 points and was 8-7. Snell wins the NL Cy Young. This one was wild. 9 first place votes for Snell, 10 first place votes for Woodruff, 10 first place votes for Webb, 1 first place vote for Trevor Rod. E-Rob gets 3 votes, 3 points. You'll love it. This one was close. Snell 14-7, 3.17 ERA, 208. Look at the strikeout total. 289 strikeouts in 215 innings. Huge. Woodruff had a good season. 14-12, 3.39, 14-7, 2.71 for Webb. I feel like Webb kind of got robbed here. But anyway, led the National League in ERA. I guess this could have went anyway. I mean, you only had 11 points separating 3 guys, so hard to say he got robbed. AL MVP, Byron Buxton, edging out Alex Bregman and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grayson Rodriguez finished, 10th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did Guerrero have this season? 41 homers, 103 RBIs, 322. Buxton, 339 yaks, 114 for the Ribbies. How many steals do you have? 14. So, I mean, that's pretty much a no-brainer. Bregman, 295, 37 homers, 109 RBIs. So, not bad. So, Vladdy will have to settle for third after walking away with a Silver Slugger and a Gold Glove. And 7.4 wins above replacement. NL, Juan Soto edges out Tatis. Soto, 45 homers, 114 RBIs, 325 at. Like, what a season. Led the National League. So, Triple Crown. No, he did not. That's walks, not RBIs. Who led the National League in RBIs now? I need to know. League Scope NL. Who led it in RBIs? 123. So he was 10 RBIs short of a Triple Crown. He led the National League in home runs, walks, average, on base, slugging, OPS. Wow. Tatis got him by 0.8 wins above replacement, mostly because he hit 373. Huge season for Tatis, too. 373. 455. I mean, you factor in the fact that he hit 531 in AAA on rehab. And he only had 332 at-bats. He only played 86 games. Only played 86 games and had 8.3 wins above replacement. Yeah, I know, right, Magus? Blake Snell being useful in any capacity is weird. 8.3 wins above replacement in 86 starts. That is insane. Whew. Crazy. Hey! Frank Schwindel gets 1 point. I mean, he did hit 320. Listen, Schwindel did hit 324, 876 OPS. Had 25 bombs. Led the National League in hits with 195. Where's the respect? Put some respect on Schwindel's name, please. Come on. All right, so we got nothing going on until the arbitration hearings, right? And then the magic's going to happen, chat. Holy frig. I wish we had, like, prospect package to trade for Juan Soto, but we don't. I know we don't. The arbitration hearings are today. Let's see what we got. Brad Week gets 1.2. That's in favor of us. He was one for one. What? Get out of here. Hicks, we win that one. We win Holder. We win Mills. We win Horner. We win Madrigal. We win Hewer. We win Happ. We won all of them. We won all of the salary arbitration cases. That's what you love to hear. Woo! All of the salary arbitration cases won by us, the Chicago Cubs. You love to see it. Shrewd front officing, which is a technical term, of course. You'll love to see it. Sorry. Forgot I was screen sharing. All right, so we can delete all of these. Arbitration Kings, nice. 25 points, love it. Well, I guess that means, can we start blowing money? Oh my God, we're going right after Correa and Gallo and Bogarts, right off the hop. We're going to spend some money, chat. Like, it's going to be pretty nuts. Oh, we get some free agents entering the market from overseas. Monte Bellarmine from Italy. Tony Fuentes from Mexico. I mean, these guys are just nobodies. Chia Ching Fan from Taiwan. Interesting. Jose Sanchez from Cuba. Danny Bernal. Okay. All right. All right, so before we get a little too crazy here, we got to make a list of what we need. So pitching staff-wise, I mean, we need starters. I don't think that's a secret. Our rotation is not great. I mean, Justin Steele was our best starter. Not ideal. So we'd like to pick up a couple frontline guys if we could. Lineup wise, I mean, our lineup, we're in a pretty good spot, okay? We got Madrigal, Ortega, Schwindel, Suzuki, Gomes, Bohm, Happ, and Hayward. So obviously, we would like to pick up a shortstop. That's where Bogarts or Correa is going to come in huge, assuming that we can afford either of them. which we can, but we'll see where it goes. So shortstop, huge priority for us. Because who was I saying? Oh yeah, because Horner, we're playing Horner at. Oh, we're not playing Horner at short. Horner's not even in the lineup. Why? So maybe shortstop's not. I mean, if we did pick up a shortstop though, Horner plays everywhere. We could move Horner to right field and boot Jason Hayward to the unemployment line very quickly if we had to. Minor league wise, I mean, we don't have much coming. Preciado is a ways away yet. Jordan Wicks needs some development work. Hers needs work. Ohapi needs work. I mean, he's probably our closest. Alcantara, Gavin Killen, Ryan Jensen, Ryan Jensen, he's okay. Miguel Amaya is out for another 3 weeks. So, I mean, we don't have a whole lot in the minors either. So, you know, I do want to bump our development budget for the minors to $20 million. So we look at our finances. We've got $83 million for free agency and $125 million for extensions. That's what you love to see right there. We're going to spend an absolute piss ton of money on brutal players, which you'll love to see. You'll love to see it. But we've got the funds. If we can't buy a frontline starter and a impact bat for $83 million, I don't know what we're doing. I say that now knowing that the OOTP contract gods will smite me many times during this process. And I mean, salary-wise, like, Stroman's got an opt-out. Hayward's $22 million comes off after this season. Hap comes off after this season. Team options for Gomes and Hendricks. So we've got another $50 million coming off the books next year. Like, you look at 2024, Suzuki and Stroman are the only high-ticket guys we have under contract. And Simmons. So, I mean, we've only got like $46 million committed next year. So we can spend huge. Let's go see who we got. All right. Are we at the bottom of the offseason summary by team yet? We're minus 3.8 WAR so far, which is fine. So free agents. Do we want to go through this position by position maybe? Yeah, we could do that. So let's look and see what we got for catchers. Not much for catchers. Omar Narvaez probably the best, and he's looking for like 15 mil. So catcher will probably roll with Yan Gomes and Wicks. And hopefully Miguel Amaya develops into something that's not crap. I mean, we could pick up a guy like Jorge Alfaro for cheap, but I mean, these guys are going to be here forever. First base, you got Gallo looking for $33 million. He did have 55 home runs. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Dude did have 55 home runs, also struck out 218 times, hit 205. But, again, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Gallo, probably not somebody we're going to spend $30-some million on. Yes, he's got good defense. I mean, what was his defense like last year? 990 fielding percentage, range, and ZR not bad. I mean, that's not great. That's definitely not Joey Gallo-esque. I do want to look. What does Alfaro's framing look like? Bad. Okay. So first base, there's not really anybody there that gets me excited. Brandon Belt could be an interesting DH option if his price comes down. I mean, you got Jose Abreu in there too. But again, not much. We'll go to second base. Oh, we're not doing this going down the thing, are we? Bogarts is there. He's looking for around 30 mil, 256. So a down season for Bogarts as well. Coming on, he did lead the AL 51 doubles. But a down season in average, on base percentage, slugging, OPS plus, wins above replacement, more strikeouts, about the same walks, RBIs, and home runs. But a lot more doubles back to his 2019 level of 50 plus. Interesting option. Adam Frazier, man, listen, I always love Adam Frazier. Dude just doesn't strike out. Again, this could be somebody we could kind of snipe because he can play second in all three outfield positions. So, again, versatility with our lineup could be huge because we do have a lot of guys this year that are kind of, fringy players that we're going to play situationally. Adam Frazier could be the kind of guy that we could look at. $15 million though, that's a bit spicy. Who is Abram Liendo? Who is this guy? What happened to him? He was released by Boston. Why? What happened to him? Looked like he was hitting .333 in 54 at-bats in rookie ball. I mean, could be worth taking a flyer. Our minor league system is horrible, right? So, again, could take a flyer. Just for the sake of doing it. I mean, I'll even give the guy $100K. I'm okay with picking up a minor league piece. Our minor leagues are brutal. So the more guys we can pick up in the minors, the better. Just a second there, guys. I got to move a screen. I want to move this over here. There we go. That's better. J'aime ça, moi. Okay. We back. All right, let's go to shortstop. There's Carlos Correa. $36.266 million asking price. Coming off a 21 homer. Oh my God. He's just not worth $40 million. But is he worth $40 million? I mean, we've got the money, so who cares? Third base. The top third baseman is Bogarts as well. Justin Turner in there, but he's 38. We don't have any interest in that. Go to the outfield now. Gallo, Michael Brantley out there, 35-year-old Michael Brantley, if we wanted a contact piece. Lorenzo Cain, Michael Conforto. Did he even play this year? He played for the Dodgers. 19 homers, 61 RBIs in 380 at-bats. Not bad. Spun his holdout into a pretty good thing. Again, another Dominican kid. Is this the Red Sox again? Yankees. Or was it Mets? So the Mets out here cutting 3-star 19-year-old Dominican outfielders. Again, I'm in. I mean, again, we just, minor league pieces, why the heck not? We had nothing to lose other than the $100,000 signing bonus. Which, again, I'm not very concerned about. Okay. So now we go to pitchers. This is where we get disappointed. Nate Eovaldi's the best starter available, which is whatever. Now, this is where... So this is the guy that I've... Okay. For those of you that have ever watched any of my franchises, whether it was on the OOTP channel or my own, you guys know I have a thing for these dudes that come over from Japan. We've got Fernando Romero, led the Nippon League with 14 wins, a 3.06 ERA. So he led them in. He won the Triple Crown over there. Led them in wins, led them in ERA, led them in Ks, also led them in walks. I'm just like, these dudes that come over, like, who was the guy that we had in the Brewers franchise? Nakazawa, Nakayama, Yokohama. It was one of those three. He was our best player for like 4 years. It's just, again, I just 96, 98 ground baller. Doesn't give up a lot of home runs. And I mean, yes, he wants, like, why is the signing extremely hard? That's what I'm wondering. That's the part that kind of gets me. You got Rodon in here as well. Coming out of 14, and real good season for Rodon, actually. Rodon might be someone, again, the stats don't do it justice, but Rodon could be a nice addition. Excuse me. Obviously, you got Clevenger, who's got shoulder inflammation. We're not touching that. I mean, even for $10 million, that we'll see. Who's Brendan Beck? Who released him? Mets again? Oh, this time the Yankees. Good young piece. Coming off Tommy John, though. We don't want that. We don't want no Tommy John dudes. William Cuevas. KBO guy. Led the KBO with 15 losses. You love to see that. Odrisamer Despagny's back. Woo! Back from the KBO. Trying to get back in the big leagues. Old Odrisamer. Not a great season in the KBO. Probably going to hurt past that one. Do we grab Michael Lorenzen for the two-way? That's the real question. Did he hit last year at all? Only 23 at-bats. Did he pitch well? The answer to that question is yes. Actually led the NL in the AL in BABIP, which, if you're an OOTP person, you know that is the only stat in this game that matters. Like, I literally can I just get rid of all of these stats and just have one column, BABIP? That's all I need. So, again, by proxy, that means we should give Michael Lorenzen $40 million. Things you love to see. That. Lorenzen cheap? Not particularly. Let's go to the relievers and see if we can find some Edwin Diaz. Man, look at this. Oh, the relievers are where all the good players are. Diaz, Chapman, Rogers, Jansen, Trinan, Bickford, and Geronimo Franzua. Again, another overseas player. Played for Hiroshima in the Nippon League. 4-5, 30 saves, 239. I love these dudes. I want them all on my team at all times. We'll probably snipe Levon Monello, also from the Nippon League. Led the league over there with 44 saves and 68 appearances. Former Red has to be obtained. That's true, Jack. Good point. I appreciate the GMing there. I'm a big fan. All right. Not going to lie, I find Geronimo appealing. Does he want for 5.875? Okay, he's not going to be our top priority. Our top priority is this man right here. A 9-year contract with an average annual salary of $36.266 million, totaling $326 million. Not gonna lie, I did gloss over the fact that Aroldis was there because I want him. I want Aroldis bad, but anyway. So I mean, 9 years is not completely unreasonable. I'm not gonna lie, I am not a fan of the money. Like, would you take a bit less? Like, I know that's not a lot. I also don't want that last year. I mean, I'm willing to guarantee the last year of it. I'll give you an Okay, let's do this. Okay, so that gets us down to whatever the hell amount of money this is. $305 million. We'll give him an opt-out after the 4th year. He'll be 31. That seems reasonable. I'm willing to bump this to $2 million. I mean, I'll give him $250K if he makes the All-Star game. And anytime he hits 600 plate appearances, we'll give you $25K. I wonder if we go no opt-out first. Let's see what he says. All right. I wonder if I could get away without the 9th year. Like, could we get away without the 9th year? That's really the crux of this, right? Let's try to go to 8. All right. So 8 years, $268.1 million. Okay. So that's 1. And we still have a ton of money. Listen. Edwin Diaz is only looking for $5.7 million. Why? Oh, right, because he's terrible. But now that begs the question. Is it Edwin Diaz comeback season? If we sign him to like a 1-year, $6 million deal, is he going to come in and have 89 saves with a .06 ERA and 300 strikeouts? I mean, that is the $1 million question. If we took a gamble on Edwin Diaz, do we think he bounces back? Because, I mean, Aroldis wants $15 million. I don't hate the idea. Listen, I don't hate this idea. I mean, he wants a 4-year deal. Oh, wait, no. Tell you what, I'll go. Listen, I'll do 3. And then And then I'll give you a $1.5 million buyout. He's going to hate this. I always got to make sure I don't type it in as 15 million. Throw in the 4th year? I'd be more comfortable starting with 3 and see where it goes. I mean, again, they're options, but you can only option 2 years. So I don't know. He's only 28. That's true. That's true. So I mean, we go the 4th year. So it'll be 2 years. Well, so it'll be on the hook for 2 years and 12 million. Potentially 4 years at 25 million. At worst, we're on the hook for 15 million over 2 years. Tell you what, we'll even do, if he throws 50 innings, we'll give him $25K just because we're nice guys. All right. See what that does. It's 4 years, 25 million, but again, only half of that is guaranteed. Okay, I like it. I like where we're at right now. Now, yeah, I mean, we just don't have any options. We still got what? 53 million. So I mean, my thing becomes, do we go all in on Rodon, or do we try to get 2 middling pieces? Because again, Fernando Romero is an option. Again, there's nothing about Rodon's profile that screams at me 5 years, 125 million. That's what I'm worried about. Again, I know he's 29. He's going to be 30 in a week and a half. So I'm like, there's just nothing on Rodon's profile that screams at me, please give me 25 million a year. Is that what he's looking for? Oh, he wants 8. He wants 200 million. Like that to me is not a $200 million starting pitcher. Again, the results are good. Eovaldi's probably a lot more reasonable, would be my guess. That was a lie. That was a lie. Man. How many years does Fernando Romero want? 8 years! Oh, there's no shot of giving him 8 years. And a no trade clause. Come on, man. What are these deals? Hey, I'm coming back from being a player over in Japan. Just wondering if you'd like to give me 8 years at $15 million a year with a no trade. No. The movement, though. The movement, children. That's what gets me. I'd rather like not give him that. I might wait around and see if Romero gets any interest from other teams, and we might be able to swoop in there. We got a guy like Bassett. Again, Bassett could be a good piece. I was 10 and 11. Pitched a lot better after he went to Seattle. Like exponentially better. Though the WAR doesn't show it, but I mean the ERA plus is almost doubled over there. So I mean that works. Was there an ad and I did not get notified that there was going to be an ad? Why am I not getting the chat notifications when there's going to... Yeah, and it didn't pop... Did it pop up in the chat for you guys that there was going to be an ad? Oh. See, it's supposed to pop up in the chat. It's supposed to pop up in the chat when the ads. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I do. Because, again, it is supposed to pop in the chat. Enable dashboard notifications and be alerted when pre-roll ads are enabled or disabled. Stream display ads. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. Because it is supposed to pop when there's going to be ads. So I apologize. I really do. The ad, what a mess. What an absolute mess. Oh, I know it's not my fault. But like it's just I hate that because again, especially when we're trying to go through the offseason, like if we sign one of these big guys and you miss it because there was an ad, I like it's just dumb. The Twitch, like they need to be better. Like that's the issue I have. So now I need to look and make sure I didn't do something wrong. Yeah. It's one of those je ne sais pas jobbies. Can I move my chat over to like here? Yeah, like I'd like it to be there. And then like no. There we go. I think. I don't know. The Twitch system is stupid sometimes. Like it really is. Anyway, so I apologize if you felt like you missed something there. Yeah. I don't know. It should be better than that. Guys, excuse me just for a second. I'm just going to I got to run to the washroom here, so I'll be like 30 seconds. So just chill. Just chill. Just chill. We back. We'll see. Like I said, I didn't see it in that chat, and I don't know if it was in the other chat, but I don't see anything in there. But anyway, we shall see. All right. So, Bassett, I mean, Boyd is Lorenzen. I mean, Lorenzen could be a good acquisition because, I mean, he could pitch. He can hit. Like, I don't hate that. We got Tyler Anderson. We got Joe Ross. Joe Ross could be a good low-budget option. Anderson, not a great season, but $1.9 million could be good. Dylan Bundy, Carlos Carrasco, Tyler Chat. All these guys are just having a brutal season. William Cuevas, who we've looked at before. Not really in the wheelhouse of what we're... but again, cheap. So, I mean, 32... not great in the KBO, and this doesn't get me excited. Again, Velo's not there. But, I mean, at $1.5 million, I wonder if he'd go down to 2 years. Like, I don't hate that. Oh, now he's sticking to his guns of wanting the 3 years. All right. Au revoir, mon ami. We got Danny Duffy, Wilmer Font, Eric Jokic. 80 movement for Jokic with 64 control. Extreme ground ball from the KBO. All right. Now I'm interested. But he wants $15 million. You get Takayuki Kishi coming off Tommy John at 37 years old. Buddy, want me to show you where the retire button is? I think you might need it. Is there a way to add sections to this? Nick Martinez. A couple more hurt guys. Yuki Nishi. I like this profile. Doesn't throw hard. Minor league with a major league option at $4 million. Yep. We're all over that. Tomoyuki Sagano. Not great. All right. So we got offers out for Correa, Edwin Diaz, and a couple minor leaguers and a minor leaguer with a major league option. Now we need to figure out what we want to do with starting pitching because we need one. We need at least one. The issue becomes, do we try to grab a couple of middle ground guys, like a Romero and a Bassett, or, I mean, we could theoretically get Romero, Bassett, and Lorenzen, or we could try to get Rodon and two of the other guys. I just don't see it with Rodon. That's my thing. Like, I like this, but, like, I don't like this. 76 stuff, 45 movement, 41 control doesn't get me excited. Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that doesn't do it for me. Like, that's why I'm like, I saw Rodon there, and I'm like, boom, let's do it. Solid results. 14 and 12, 3.48 ERA. 240 strikeouts in 217 innings. But then I'm like, but this. Yeah, he's got 3 great pitches, and a curveball. 74 staminas, I'm just like, we're committing probably 8 years and $200 million to this guy. Like, he's been going down. His control's been dropping. Like, look at there. His movement dropped 5 points in September. It went up 1. His stuff dropped. His control was up as high as 43. Like, he didn't have a good year ratings-wise. So I'm like, what do we do? Again, I like Romero with the 82 movement. Yes, the control looks like it could be a problem, but he throws mid to upper 90s. 82 movement is huge. On the scouting side, he's been trending up. You know, back in April, had a huge jump. I mean, look at that. His stuff jumped 22 points. His movement jumped 7 points. Like, he just came into his own, whatever it was. We have 49 million, so let's say 50. If we ended up 20, I like Chris Bassett too. Bassett again. How many years does he want? 6. That ain't happening. Stressful. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to go at Romero first. I would like him to go down to 6 years. We will take away this last option and make it permanent. And there's no shot he's getting this no trade clause. So that's going to cost us some millions. And we'll even give him an opt-out after the 4th year. Let's see what he says. So I don't hate that. We got rid of the no trade. That cost us an extra $9 million, which is whatever to us. $9 million, so 6 years, $99 million. Okay, that's fine. I mean, let's go for it. Let's do it. So we get a player opt-out after the 5th year. Declining salaries after that. Not included is a no trade. I mean, I'd rather this be a vesting option with 25 games started. If we're going to keep them around that long. All right. There's our first round of offers. Rodon, Correa, Diaz, Ramirez. We're going to blow every bit of this $246 million budget if the free agency gods will allow us to do so. All right. Let's see where we end up with here. Marcus Stroman has to be activated. Well, that's wonderful. I mean, we have to activate everybody, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Neftali Feliz is the first guy to sign. 2 years, $5.1 million. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I'm very scared. There's some emails. I'm scared. Do you have drops? Unfortunately, Brent, I do not right now. Nicolino was here earlier. And apparently there was an issue with the drops on my account. So sorry, Brent, but I don't have any at this exact moment in time. Normally supposed to, but like I said, the Twitch drop system is finicky. Nicolino tried to help out, which again I appreciate on a Saturday. But we restarted the stream, but we were unable to resolve it. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good Saturday. All right. Get some more emails. Edwin Diaz. Everybody's digging it. So far, we haven't seen anybody sign. That's good. Nishi would rather go back to Oryx? Why am I negotiating with the Nippon League? Open to suggestions. What are they offering him? What did we offer him? He wants 6 years? What did we offer him before? Like nothing? Interesting. I mean, I don't really want to commit to 6 years. Like that's a little ridiculous. Um but we are the Cubs. Hall of Fame voting begins? Oh, let's do it. Bobby Abreu? Nope. Bronson Saturn Nuts Arroyo. Is there anybody that we absolutely have to have on this ballot? Todd Helton? Yes. Andrew Jones? My God, yes. Jeff Kent? Yes. Manny Ramirez, A-Rod, Scott Rowland. I'm not really on the Gary Sheffield train, but dude had 509 home runs. So, like, sure. Omar Vizquel, absolutely not. Hanging around for a long time does not make you a Hall of Fame player. Billy Wagner's for sure. Dude had 422 saves. The disrespect that he gets is just embarrassing. Vasquez, Stanton, Sheffield, Rollins. We'll see. K-Rod. Probably not going to get as much love as K-Rod should. Given his 437 saves. Pettit, Nomo, Loesch, Lieber, Lackey, Hunter, Torrey Hunter. Torrey Hunter's the guy that I'm like, yeah, we might find a spot. Julio Franco, no. Escobar, Ellsbury, Drew, Dotel, Dickey, Dempster, Cordero, Kane, Burnett, Blanton, Betancourt, Beltran. So we'll give Beltran a spot And Torrey Hunter a spot. That's our ballot. Feel free to roast me in the chat. But that's where we're going. Glenn Sparkman signs a 3-year, $3.86 million deal with the White Sox. A massive signing here. Carlos Rodon. Oh, no. The Padres are proposing... Listen. The Padres are just going to bid me up. You hate to see it. Listen, I really just want to get Correa. Oh, don't tell me that. Who's in on him? The Dodgers? Frick. Edwin Diaz? Hey! Woo! All right, we got one. Edwin Diaz signs a big ups to Teddy O, pushing us on that one. Not bad. 2 years, $12 million guaranteed. We do have $1.5 million buyout, so could cost us as little as $15 million. We got a couple team options in there. Hoping that Edwin Diaz bounces back and provides some key spots in the back of our bullpen. Most likely what will happen is it will blow up in our face and Edwin Diaz will be atrociously terrible. But, hey. I'm willing to, I'm willing to see how it goes. Oh, excuse me. Way to go, Teddy. Thanks, buddy. Correa wants to go to the Dodgers, which this is again not freaking surprising. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's all the money. And Besler, you're right. That's pushing us into the poorhouse. Let's cut 10 off of there. Give him the opt-out that he wants. Friggin' Dodgers. Friggin' Dodgers. And Besler would know. Raydel Martinez coming over from the Nippon League. Had 19 saves and a 334, going to the Dodgers on a 3-year, $13.2 million deal. The Dodgers are going to bid the crap out of me on Correa. I just know it. That's going to be that's going to be the problem. Especially now that Xander goes back to Boston. That becomes a bigger problem. So Xander Bogaerts becomes the first huge name off the board. 5 years, $131 million from the Red Sox. Joey Gallo's going to Houston. What a beautiful match that is. $177 million over 7 years. And then I'm like, why is Correa asking for so much? So now that Now that Bogarts is off the board, it's going to be all in on Correa. Eovaldi gets a 5-year, $112 million deal from Minnesota. So again, both of those, the Eovaldi and the Bogarts deal hurts us because neither of them went to the Dodgers, and that means that the people who, was there just an ad? Because now I see, now I do see a bit of a notification. So we just missed an ad. Did we just have an ad? Can somebody in the chat confirm whether or not we just had an ad? Because I'm quite sure that we did. Or is it still running? It's either running or just finished, I think. I think I've got the system down now. I think I understand how it works. 3? All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I got to figure out how the ad timing works with the new system. I know they've redone the ad thing. Maybe there was a pop-up notification that I didn't see, but because my dashboard's way over here, but it looks like maybe it's every half hour on the half hour. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, so the Eovaldi signing and the Bogart signing does not help us because now those teams will be going after Correa and Rodon. Both guys we're trying to get. So this is going to be problematic for us. Definitely not ideal to have those other guys go off the board first. That's going to be hell for us. Edgar Garcia, Wilmer Font sign a couple of nothing deals. I'm worried. The fact that we're not hearing back from Correa concerns me. If we don't get Correa, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, that's the thing. If we don't get Correa, it's not the end of the world. We have infield options. There's not much else for shortstop. We probably wouldn't go after any of these guys. We're going after Correa because he's the best player out there and we have the money. He's still, yeah, see, he's just going to go right to the Dodgers. We might already be out on Correa. The fact it's been 3 or 4 days we haven't heard from him, we might already be out of the Correa sweepstakes. How can Iglesias want $17.5 million? Yeah, I don't know. Hit 297 in 112 games. Enrique Hernandez also looking for $17 million, but did have 21 home runs. And Hernandez plays everywhere. So, I mean, that's not unreasonable. We got Rodon. Woo! We got Rodon. Let's go. All right. Carlos Rodon is a Chicago Cub signing a 8-year $219.6 million contract. So we have our ace, and his name is Carlos Rodon. Last year's a vesting option where he has to start 25 games. He's got an opt-out after his 5th season. But nonetheless, that notwithstanding, oh, we got Romero too? Where's the announcement for that?
You just made the
list. It's higher up. I didn't scroll up. We also got Fernando Romero. 2 starters in one day. So we got Carlos Rodon and we got Fernando Romero, who all of a sudden gets a big jump in stuff. Did he have 76? I thought it was 66. So Romero in the fold, $99 million over 6 years for the Japanese import coming over from the Nippon League. So we got 2 starters in one day. Twins, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. Follower number 1,769. Nice. Is that still a cool thing to say? Nice. Just wondering. I'm out of the loop, chat. Correa. Okay, Correa is back looking good. All right. So we got to go. Where are we going? Rosters, injured list. Okay, we got to make some room. Edwin Diaz has to be activated. Problematic. Miss you on TWIPT. Nice to see you doing well. Thanks, man. We were talking a little bit about Perfect Team and stuff earlier. Appreciate all the people who continue to reach out time and again. And you know, just check to see how I'm doing. Alec Mills might have to get the old heave-ho donkey out of here. How about them Jays yesterday? Yeah, I hear you. Oh, we can go over because it's the offseason, right? Man, so we've added Romero. So we have a new number 1, a new ace, a new number 2, and we have Edwin Diaz, who, again, might work out, might not. We'll see. But, like, you look at our new pitching staff now. So Rodon obviously is going to slot in as the ace. Let's just switch it to a 6-man for now, just because we can kind of see where everybody's going to. So, like, this is kind of what our rotation's looking at. What's the 40-man space? I think we're pretty good there. We have 7 spots on the 40-man right now after those 3 additions. So, the only other guy that we have offered out there that's big league is Correa. So, we'll have to go through our Rule 5 because we do have some Rule 5. So, like, Ohapi's, we're definitely going to have to protect Ohapi and Amaya, probably Anderson. So, we're definitely going to have to waste a few of those bonus 40-man spots to keep some guys out of the Rule 5. Ohapi for sure. I mean, let's just throw him on the 40-man now. Is he already on the 40-man? Why can't I add him to the 40-man by dragging him? What the F? Why isn't the dragon working? Anyways, and then we'll have to go through the rest of these and see which of these guys we want to protect. But yeah, right now I think we only have Correa that's big league eligible. Oh, and Nishi as well. Who again, I could almost withdraw this offer now. We threw him an offer because it was cheap. To be quite honest, I don't really think I want that deal anymore. I think we're gonna withdraw this Nishi offer. I don't really think it's needed. I don't like. I enjoy. Yeah, we could wait until Correa signs. Again, insurance never bad to have starters, but again, 6 years is a lot to offer a guy. Like that's my only concern. Because I feel like we could spend that money better elsewhere than make some trades. Yeah, that's true. We could. Base Bill! Base Bill, thank you for the 9 months in a row at Tier 1, my dude. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good time. Welcome in and welcome back. Thank you for the support with a T. Okay, we'll see what that does. Is anybody going to put the dog out? We got to get this Correa thing sorted out today. Just a sec, guys. I got to go put my dog out. Coming, chat. Sorry, we got busy, chat. Had to put the dog out. Grab a handful of almonds. Gotta keep an eye on the dog. All right. Yeah, I think maybe I thought about when I was upstairs. We're gonna revoke that offer. I feel like we can do better. I didn't like that. I liked that deal at the time, but then when we got the two starters, when we got Romero and Rodon, I liked that offer less. So. Maybe we'll come back around to him later. No, Kishi's a different guy, right? Yeah, he's a different guy altogether. Nishi, Kishi. I see Michael Lorenzen continues just to hang around there. I find that fascinating. No!
Woo!
Off-season mission accomplished, chat. Carlos Correa is a Cubby. Oh, baby. The Dodgers can't outbid us. Carlos Correa. Dude, what's up, Healy? Carlos Correa is a Cub. $304.4 million over 8 years. An opt-out after the age 31 season. Man, oh man, have we spent some money. Have we? Do we win the draft lottery? Were we even in the draft lottery? No, that is correct. We were not. So if we go look at the offseason center now. Offseason summary by team. You can see the most war gained belongs to us. Again, not surprising. We lost Miley, Givens, Robertson, Martin, and 6 other players who equaled 3.8 wins per replacement, 6 players total. So far, we've gained Correa and Rodon, and that does not include a couple of the other guys that we have signed. Because we've also signed, again, I'm in 2036 and finally had to let Correa go. His number is definitely being retired for me. Nice. So far, we have spent... hold on. Just hold on a second. 304.4 plus 99 plus 219.6 plus 25. We have spent $648 million on 4 players. Edwin Diaz, who we signed to a 4-year, $25 million deal. Again, the 3rd and 4th years of that are team options, so he's only guaranteed 2 years at $12 million plus the $1.5 million buyout. Rodon, 8 years, $219 million. We've got Fernando Romero back from the depths of the Nippon League after he went over there and did some stuff. 14 wins, 306 ERA, 186 Ks. We've signed him to a 6-year, $99 million deal. And the big fish, Carlos Correa, has signed for 8 years, $304.4 million. $650 million out the door. Holy, I mean, that's it. There's the offseason chat. We're not getting any higher than that. That's it. We're done. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. We're gonna run into some problems now with Correa, because that means, what do we do with Nico Horner? I mean, I know what we do with him. We put him in right field and we banish Jason Hayward to the Shadow Realm, which is most likely where he belongs. But, man, that worked out nicely. I mean, trade proposal. Do I want J.D. Davis? The answer to that question is no. Not that I am super high on Rafael Ortega, but he does more for us than J.D. Davis does. No. Negative. That's a hard pass. Rule 5. Oh, no. Can we still fix it? Is it too late? I don't think it's too late. Okay. Obviously, we're going to want to protect, because we have 5 spots on the 40-man. So we got to be careful here. I think Amaya's a no-brainer. Just my thought there. I think Amaya's a no-brainer. Brian Hudson might be a no-brainer too. I mean, 89 movement. I don't know if we want to let him get away. He doesn't seem to be going to develop beyond that. But might, again, pitching option. I am worried about them sniping Alex Canario. So that might be 3. Oh, man, I'd hate to lose Anderson Espinoza, but like also at this point, I'm like, would I actually be upset? Sort by potential. Yeah, we don't have anybody higher than a 3. So, I mean, to me, Amaya, Canario are probably for sures. Amaya is definitely a for sure. Sorry, I just got somebody texting me there. Amaya is a for sure. I think Canario is a for sure as well. Just again, I don't want to lose that power. And again, I like Brian Hudson. Because again, he gives me a pitching option. Everybody else I'm not really worried about. Oh, Perlaza. Perlaza might be on the bubble. I think he's probably it. But see, again, I don't see anything there super duper impactful. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I feel like it would be good to keep him, but I also don't feel like it's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? I like to have 2 spots because I still feel like we could control devices from the lock screen. Sure. Just a second, guys. I just got to check on my dog outside with the front camera here. Oh, she wants to come in. Just a sec. I'm coming, Nelly. I see you at the door. I couldn't lay up there anymore. I was all frigged up. All right. So yeah, I mean, again, Perlaza's 24. I would lean towards being okay if we lost him. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with everybody else. Rule 5 draft. We're picking 10th. Hey, maybe we'll get somebody solid. Maybe we'll get somebody absolutely electrically lights out. Like Bo Naylor. Come on. I mean, we'd have to keep... It's the Canadian in me, chat. This is the problem you run into. You got Bo Naylor who hit 190 in Double-A across 142 at-bats, and I'm just like, it's going to take a miracle for me not to pick him here. Like literally a miracle. Now, the scouting accuracy on him is low. But also at the same time, I'm like, do I care? Everson Pereira, solid home run power, solid eye. Solid home run power, but he only had 15. Well, how many levels did he play at last year? So he did, 21 total? Again, probably not a guy that can hang in the big league. Got a little speed. 21 years old. These are some intriguing options, chat. Has there been any... Who's been drafted so far? Curtis Mead. Holy crap. How did he not get protected? What is Tampa doing? Drew Ellis. Jose Rodriguez. That's a no-brainer pick. The fact that he didn't get picked by either of the first two teams and the Reds nabbed him? I mean, even if he doesn't pan out, you got to take the chance. Listen, we've done some really aggressive things this offseason. We spent $650 million. Most of it relatively recklessly. Couple starters. Edwin Diaz. Carlos Correa. But like, I want Bo Naylor. Okay? Let's just soak in for the fact that I just want him. Okay? Good. We're done here. Scouting recommendation? We will skip. We're good. Why do I keep having to skip? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, realistically, right, we got Gomes behind the plate. So, not like the Nationals ended up picking 3 guys. Nationals mailing it in hard. Realistically, like we've got Gomes. We could run 3 catchers with Gomes. And we could run 3 catchers with Gomes, Hicks, and Bo Naylor. We could run 3 catchers. Run Naylor a little bit at DH. Work on him at third. Again, it could work out. And the thing is, I just don't think we could not. Like that's my thing. I feel like, we got to figure out what we're going to do with Bryson Stott as well. The Carlos Correa trade now makes Bryson Stott expendable. Potentially. Or it makes Nick Madrigal expendable, who we would get less for in return. We will see how Stott does in the early season, and then see if we can figure something out. Obviously, long term, I would like Stott to be the guy. But yeah. I'll tell you what, for the minor league system we started with, we've added some pretty solid pieces. We drafted Gavin Killen in the first round, 7th overall. Could end up being an absolute banger of a pick. We'll see. We traded for Ohapi, who, big fan. We've got Carlos Ramos, So we have so many catchers now. We got Rickabaugh, who we drafted in the 9th round. I like that. Absolutely lights out in high school. So I like that pick. Hunter Russell was another guy that we drafted in the 7th round. Bryson Stott, who we traded for in the... Which trade was that again? Oh, that was the Wilson Contreras trade. We got some solid pieces down here that could work out, like Malcolm Moore, Wicks, Alcantara. So it's 332. Done for you? It should be done for everybody. I think it's 90 seconds. Okay, we're back. So anyway, as I was saying, like we've done a lot to add to our potential offerings in the minors. We've got Naylor now. Hopefully Preciado works out. Hoppy was added. Killen was added. Hopefully Amaya works out. Like, there's a lot to like about what's kind of happening in our minors. It's come a long way in the first season. You know, again, what we're missing is we're missing like the top tier prospects still. We don't really have much of that, which is fine. But we have a lot of options. We have a lot, you know, again, sometimes it's more about how can we get the thickness in the minor leagues. Add a bunch of guys, add a bunch of guys, add a bunch of guys. Hope that some of them work out. So realistically, it's just trying to ensure we have as many options as possible. Who's still on the free agency, BT Dubs? Chapman, Belt, Bickford. Lots of relievers. Nobody biting on Chapman? Hot Manny Margot action in there. Cha-ching fan. I just love that. Listen, I want it just because of the name. Okay? What league can I... He has no stats at all? Has he never played baseball? Oh, because we rolled over past January 1st. Give Chapman a low ball 1 year? Sure. Not going to lie. I like the idea of Cha-ching fan. But we don't need another infielder, right? Like, I just want to... I just feel like it's a good idea. I just feel like it's a good idea. It's not really a good idea. There was a 18-year-old shortstop. Did we get that guy? $18-year-old Edgar Alfonso. There was a guy. Did we get those two minor league guys that we tried to sign? Oh, I can't go back, can I? I signed international free agent Ruben Escobar. Signed Correa, signed Rodon, signed Romero. Tony Maldonado. I don't know if we got those guys. One movement, two control. You'll love to see that. Because we did offer those couple minor league guys, right? I don't know where they went. I don't even remember their names now. Which is probably not really concerning that we didn't get them, I guess. But yeah, so I don't think Alfonso was who you were talking about, Embezzler. What were we just looking at? Were we looking at Cha-ching? Cha-ching. I just don't think we need another infielder is all. Oh, he plays second, third, short, and left field? He's actually a left fielder. We have Suzuki in left field. How do you not sign a guy on a minor league deal with the name Cha-ching? Like, you just have to. Oh, he was no good, was he, Alfonso? Whew. It's ugly. Chapman. How much money do we have? Not a lot. We got nothing. He is not going to accept a $2 million deal, chat. Unfortunately. My feelings are crushed. See where he ends up, though. Joe Ross gets a couple years. Kane gets a couple years to go back to the Brewers. Dodgers won the World Series, by the way. Trade proposal. Yandy Diaz for Nico Horner. Absolutely not. Would this deal make us better off? Maybe. Am I missing something with Yandy? First base, which we don't need because we have Schwindel. $4.2 million, which I also don't like. I mean, no, I'd much rather have Nico. We don't need Yandy Diaz. That's the main thing. We might not need Nico Horner either, but that's not the point. That is not the point. Adam Frazier gets 5 years from KC. Aroldis goes to Milwaukee. No! Ugh. Friggin' Brewers. Oh, now Chapman's going to haunt us for that low ball offer. Oh, he's going to haunt our dreams with that because of that low ball offer now. Hey, good for Michael Givens. Opted out of the deal that he had with us. What would his deal have been? I think it was like, I don't remember what the deal was, but he opted out of our $3.5 million deal to go get 4.1 from the Padres. Congratulations. You got yourself a little bit of extra quid. Matt Boyd gets 4 years from the Pods. Padres loading up here in January. Enrique Hernandez gets 3 years, $42 million from Atlanta. My word. What are we doing here, chat? Received a trade proposal. Would send 18-year-old Alex Janau, 19-year-old Oscar Audi, And 22-year-old center fielder Connor, I don't think I can say that word on stream, getting Ian Happ, and I retain 80%. What? So basically, they want Ian Happ, and I'm retaining almost all of his money for this. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's not awful. Middle infielder, defense is okay. Potentially good eye, good avoid K guy. A middling outfield prospect. And Connor, I can't say your last name, whose best asset is going to be his ability to bunt for a hit. For Ian Happ, our starting left fielder. And he wants us to eat 6 of the 7.5 million. Again, not trying to be that guy, but why? Why? Hall of Fame results. A-Rod gets in. Everybody else, gone. Jeff Kent, loser. Nobody else got close. Helton got to 62. A-Rod, though, gets in on his second year with 98.3%. Everybody went Team A-Rod in his second year. Try to get Espino? Maybe. Okay, now my wheels are turning. Why do we still have Steve Kwan? Now my wheels are turning. Now my wheels are turning. Now my wheels are turning. Okay. Well, listen, we're trying. There's patience. We have all these catchers. Really? They're that set on keeping Espino. Wow. I can't trade Naylor. Because I'm not permitted. I'd rather not trade Ohapi. And I guess, do we throw a Maya in there? No. It's not going to work. Sadly. They're pretty... I can't trade Naylor, though, right? Oh, I could trade him to Cleveland. I was going to say, I could trade him back to Cleveland because that's where he came from. I mean, Hap's value is pretty worthless, right? That's part of it. I mean, even if I threw Prashado in there, they're not interested. We throw our 3 best prospects in there, and they're just hard pass. They like Espino that much. Could go get Matt Chapman from the Jays. $13, right? And then it's okay. Just looking to see who's on the trade block. Did Matt Chapman ever get a new deal? No, he's just playing on his regular deal. You should. Cha-ching. Chia-ching. Should do it. I'll put a $sign on the, like a cha-ching sound on the Steam Deck for you. Stream Deck. Andrew Suarez gets 7 years, $7.3 million from the Orioles. What? Why? 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 I don't understand. Is there anybody else we want to sign to a ridiculously stupid deal for the sake of doing it? Like, because I'm here for dumb deal season. $47 million to Rex Brothers for his 96 stuff and his 12 control. Whoa. 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 I mean, listen, hear me out. Super cheap but unnecessary money that will be left after 2 years. Yeah, probably. Hot Dylan Maples season? Do we think we can harness Dylan Maples in the bullpen? I don't hate this at all. I really, really don't. I'll even throw him an extra couple $100K. Listen, oh man, I love, like, that's just, like, this is just, it's there. Like, yeah, sure, he can't hit the broadside of a barn. But do we care? He might be able to figure it out. Josh Tomlin is 100 control. Let's see what we got. Any high contact guys? Solano, Alberto, Dickinson, Jose Miguel Fernandez. Any hot gappers? Todd Lott and his half-star overall. Love to hear that. Adam Duvall. Ronaldo Rivera, the professional hitter. How about those Blue Jays? Darn right, buddy. That was quite the performance yesterday. Holy crap. Lazaro Blanco hasn't played baseball in a while. It is just one game. I agree. It's one game. It means nothing. 100%. But I'll be damned if it wasn't fun to watch. Sign it up, Maples. Come on into spring training. We'll give you a shot. What? Wait. Did he take away money? Or did he give me more? Oh, he gave me more. He gave me an extra $3 million. Wasn't fun to watch. No, I was broadcasting a game last night, And somebody came in the press box between innings and was like, "Hey, Snaggle, the Jays score is 23-3." And I turned around and I was like, get out of here. Like, whatever, like frig off. And then, of course, I opened up MLB.com on the computer. And by then it was 25-3. Oh, and I was like, wow. Like, okie doke. I couldn't believe it. How come where's our season tickets? Oh, season ticket projected up. Come on. Where are we at here? February 7th? When's like spring training? Oh, spring preseason begins today. I need these guys to come sign with me. I would really like them to. Where'd they go? Who are we? Okay, so oh my God, his nickname is Sugar Bear.
Holy cow!
Guys, listen. I'm telling you right now, book a spot for on the roster for Chia-Ching Fan, the Sugar Bear. What better player to have ever? Who was the other guy we signed? Maples. Okay. All right, we got him. Cubs. Oh my word. Seriously. Find me a better. Can I break the spring training roster yet? No. Okay. We got to make sure we get Chia-Ching Fan invited to spring training. Is there a filter for players on a minor league deal with major league options? There's not. That'd be nice if there was. If there was a filter here for players with major league options, that'd be kind of cool. Just putting that out there. OOTP gods. Feel free to make that happen. Man, the minor league's looking swole. Yeah, spring training roster. Yeah, we got to get there still. Spring training doesn't begin for another week or two. I'm telling you right now, we're going to win 1,000,000 games this year. We're going all the way. I don't even care. Don't even care. We're going to win 1,000,000 games. I don't know how, but we're going to do it. One more day. A couple guys promoted from the international complex. Adin Sanchez, Edward Vargas. I haven't looked at our international complex, actually. Is it swole down there? No. They're awful. Okay, good. $39 of 60 players. So, now I've done this before. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I drag a guy up to the spring training roster, it won't add him to the 40-man, right? I think I got burned by that before. But is that fixed now? Like if I just drag him up, is it all good? Okay. We got to get Fan invited to spring training. Okay. I think I did it the wrong way once before, and it burned me hard. Where's Maples? He was in AA, right? He's in AA, okay. Who else do we want to invite to the old spring training? Fan. Look at Tyler Alexander. Oh, it moves him up because Tyler Alexander's on the 40-man, right? I believe. No. Smokies. Yeah, that's where he was. Yeah, I knew that. Let's see. We're not going to invite Preciado. Not going to invite any of these guys. Not going to invite any of these guys. Oh, yeah. Do I have injured guys that should be DL'd? Stroman's out for another 3 months still. Cody Hewer is out for 8 weeks. That's about 60 days. I don't think it matters. Okay, so those are our 2 guys that'll free up those 2 spots. Okay. We got Fan. We got Maples. Do I have anybody else who's on a minor league option? I don't think we do. You guys know Fan's going to be a rock star, right? Like, he's going to be the best player in the history of the Cubs. Like, I'm just calling it now, just so you guys know. I kind of want to give Brennan Davis a shot in spring training. And maybe Keegan Thompson. Again, guys that are potentially going to be gone after the season. Yeah, okay. So let's go pitching staff. I mean, we're going to throw Maples in the middle relief role. Could I just do... If I ask bench coach for bullpen, will that fix it up for now? Yes, okay. But we're going to move Maples into middle relief because I want to see him pitch a bit more. And his stamina is only 18. I want to see a pitch. Rodon, man, starting. We're gonna roll the 6-man rotation in the spring because why not? Lineups again. We're just gonna kind of do depth charts and lineups for the spring with whatever our dude wants. Bryson Stott's gonna get so. The lineup they want to deploy is Stott, Happ, Suzuki, Schwindel, Correa, Bohm, Hayward, Smith, and Gomes. What a horrendously set lineup that is. But I'm okay with that because I do want Bryson Stott to get extended at bats. We know what Nick Madrigal can do. Is Kevin Smith my best third base option? Yes, we do have to do that. That's right. Although I think they take them out anyway, right? I think in the spring they take it out. They take them out relatively early anyway, don't they? Doesn't the spring logic kind of ramp them up? We'll set 40 pitch limits though. I'm okay with that. I know what these guys are going to be able to do. We could change it halfway through. I just want to make sure we're going to get guys with Horner should get lots of at bats. Literally anybody but freaking like literally anybody but. Yeah, you can't be. Yeah, that's true. Friggin' AI. Ooh, Amaya's up in the big club too. All right. I'm a big fan. Hey, we started with a tie. First game of the season, straight up tie. You'll love to see it. what a bunch of horse shit. Oh, you gotta love the ties. Who's hurt? Oh, development update. Oh, this is already looking bad. Wick. Steele. E-Rob. E-Rob is the man. I kind of want to start the season with E-Rob as the closer and make Edwin Diaz earn it. But also, I feel like E-Rob is just, I'd rather have him in more critical situation. Romero, kind of yeah, I mean, I've dumped a bunch of money into my development. Ads. Healy's a partner, so I don't know if he gets ads, but yeah. Do partners still get ads? They must. Everyone probably gets ads. Oh, you got Turbo. Cool, so you can still hear me. I do dump. I have my development budget set at 20 mil. So we are putting a fair. OOTP settings? No, I haven't changed them. No, I just leave them the straight up settings. I just leave it straight up. The only setting I change is I put the trading difficulty at like wherever this is. I don't know what that is. Almost hard, I guess. Kind of, sort of, a little above halfway. But yeah, I don't mess with the settings. I like to keep the settings. I mean, might be worth looking into. But yeah, I don't currently mess around with it. So Romero, Mills down. Killian trending upwards. That's nice. 4 points to control. Ooh. I'll have to go check out that video. Bryson Stott gets a point of power, 2 points of eye, a little bit of speed, and some defense, but his potential rating drops. Kevin Smith on the come up. Canario. Power rating goes up 6. That's an interesting little update. I did want to look before I forget. I want to look at my salaries. Who do we have? Man, look at all that money on the books for next year. I love it. Anybody we want to extend? Jason Hayward. Let's not go there. First Rangers video for 22. Check it out. Thanks, dude. That'll be that's going to be my first thing I do after this stream, because I do find that stuff interesting when guys mess around with it. So we're 5-3-2 leading the NL Central in spring training because we're awesome. Bullpen, electric. E-Rob, not really pitching much probably. Diaz, looking good. Where's Maples? All right. So far, not bad. I don't hate that. Scope. Split. Game type. Spring training. Canario, 4 at bats, 1 for 4 with a, or 2 for 4 with a ding dong. We have so many options on this team right now that setting the roster to start the season is going to be heinous. Well, there's one less option. As Alec Mills goes down for bone chip surgery. Well, there's one less option in the rotation. Thanks for that. 8-5-2. 8-6-2. It's looking good. I saw Suzuki's name pop up on the home run. 5 bombs for Suzuki in the spring. So we're done. That's it. No more games. So we finished the spring 15-10-3. First place in the National League Central. Interesting. Pitching staff wise, Rodon has a good spring. Romero, everyone else just garbage. Oh my. Oh my. Not a good spring from Fernando Romero. That is scary. Oh, we could take these pitch counts off now. That is a scary, scary spring. 8 runs in 10 1/3. 10 Ks. So plus. Dylan Maples with 7 strikeouts and 11 walks. Think that experiment might be over. Chat, I think that experiment might be out to pasture. Tyler Alexander with a good spring, 2.95 ERA. Mike Rucker, look at these guys in the long relievers. Keegan Thompson with a good spring. Jordan Wicks with a look. These 4 guys. Look at this. Look at the long relievers. These 5: Alexander, Rucker, Thompson, Wicks, and Hudson, absolutely electric between the 5 of them. Holy crap. That is a lot of good. That's going to, listen, these guys not making my life easy. E-Rob, and look at that. Look at the back end beasts in the bullpen. Diaz, Robertson, Wick with almost 30 innings pitched, and they allowed 2 runs. Oh. Back end of the bullpen, electric. Hit everyone. Yeah, that's no good. So we're going to have some tough choices to make with the pitching. But I mean, if our bullpen's going to be this good, we could have really short leashes on the starters. We'll go to the hitters. Madrigal with a 304. Suzuki with 295. Led the team with 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, 10 runs scored. Happ with quite a bit of walks. Ortega hits 294. Kwan hits 288. Schwindel 283. Pretty solid all the way around in the spring. Guys we're concerned about. Nico Horner, 5 for 59. Bryson Stott, 6 for 59. Alec Boehm, 7 for 52. Yan Gomes. Bo Naylor might be the best of our catchers. 8 for 41. We got to keep him or send him back, too. Correa. That's not really how, although his on-base percentage is 392. So
you just made the list.
Off the foul pole, easy enough for you to say. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Paredes with a ton of walks too. 11 walks for Suzuki, 11 walks for Paredes, 12 for, so the on-base percentage is looking good. Not real hot, sexy performances in the spring from our backstops especially. That's going to be tough. All right, so let's try to get the roster set, and then we're gonna get out of here. Actually, you know what? We'll probably get. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, we'll stop here for today, because I have to go figure out what we're gonna have for supper. And then next time we'll start it off. That way I could dive a little bit more into the spring stats, and we can start off next time with taking a look at how we're going to start the season. A very eventful